As far as the driver's side fender removal, you need to your horn, your wash fluid bucket, and then your speed control module. You need to loosen all that off the inner fender well. There's a bracket here, got 4 bolts, or yeah, 4 bolts. This bracket will come off. And then down here is probably going to be your hardest part. Those 4 bolts down there, they're still, top one's still in to hold the fender off. There's another one all the way down there on the bottom. So those 4 bolts, you can take these 4 bolts out of the bottom of the fender that hold the inner fender well into that bracket. 3 bolts right here hold the inner fender well in, and then 3 bolts right there, the bottom one's still in, holding it to the center grill or the radiator support. Once you get those out, there's one more thing where your lights come through the wall right there. So what you'll need to do is make sure you unplug the lights and feed that back through the inner fender well before you pull it off. Once you get all the bolts out, just carefully remove the fender. I don't know how I'm going to do this. We'll see. Careful with the wiring harnesses. Here's that light wiring harness. Clippy things here. And it looks like we're off. Anybody want to buy a used Jeep fender? Slightly used? Once you get the fender off, you got to remove this bracket right here. There's a bolt there. 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 And then I'm guessing there's supposed to be 2 bolts there. So we'll remove the bracket and go from there. Alright, you can put your new bracket on. You're going to use the existing hardware, the 2 nuts right there. And then those 2 bottom bolts that we're missing. Lucky for me, the bolts for here fit in here. I'll need all 4 of those. But the 6 bolts that are over there, I only need 4 of them. Now, one of the things I noticed off the bat, Metalcloak on the inner fender well did not drill this hole right here on their new fender well. Inner fender well should be about right here for your light wires and your grommet to go through. I mean, you can run it in between the frame and the inner fender well, the new Metalcloak inner fender well, but why, when all you got to do is drill a hole with a hole saw, and it's a 1.5 inch bit. Well, there we go, much nicer fit now. So you got those two bolts down there to put in. And then where this bracket is, there's 4 bolts right here that need to go in. My understanding is the short ones go on this side, the long ones go on this side later because the outer fender goes in there. I'm going to do a little preventative maintenance on this. I'm going to wire brush that, paint it, as well as wire brushing this and paint those. So touch the areas up. I use this paint right here. It's actually supposed to be a body match for the PBQ, which is the paint code for this. Got it off Amazon, so it's not 100%, but it's better than just painting it black. Well, there's a fender on there now. It's fairly solid. Still need to put that panel. I got same body style paint. I'm gonna put that on. That'll look pretty good. Got 2 bolts here on the speed controller or cruise control. One more down there. One there. This bracket is just hanging down here. It's just hanging there. There's nothing to bolt it to. Other than that, got everything else hooked up. Washer bucket and the horn. Alright, passenger fender here. Got an aftermarket air box. There was just one bolt or one nut right there. Goes through right there. To right there. Same thing here, 3 bolts there, 3 bolts there, those 4 bolts. You take your battery out, take your fuse box out, loosen up your intake, and then them 4 bolts in there should be ready to come off. We'll see. All right, here we go. Pull the fender off here, it comes off. Thinking aftermarket intake won't let it go. Wires here too. Wires are stuck. Get some pliers. There we go. There we go. This one. It's more difficult. There we go.
Do you want me to help you?
I'm getting it, buddy. Thank you, though.
Get me to help.
There we go. Watch your fingers. Gearbox here. Don't want to let it go. Let me see. This right here, sitting on this bracket, and then this don't want to let go. I probably should have took this out. There you go, buddy.
Do you want me to try to help you? Daddy.
There you go. Put the wires through here. Ah, there's one. Hold on. For some reason, this light, or this side for the lights, turn signals and everything, really a pain. They wired it in to not come out. Driver's side doesn't have that many. There we go, there's lights. I think we're good now.
Yeah, may I help?
Let's see what's going on. This is a rubber inner fender. Yeah, that's what was causing a lot of the problems. Well, we got it off. That's that. I need to take this bracket off here. Same way. It's got plenty of dirt in there. We'll get it done. I'll do the same thing here. I'm going to touch that paint up. There and there. Here. This whole project I broke one bolt right there. I'm going to see if I can drill that out and then tap it. Well, there we go. I was able to drill it and tapped it out. If you're wondering, that's a M8 by 1.25. All right, here we go. Got the inner fender well on. Got a good mess going. Went ahead and drilled the hole over here for the wires to come through. Got the air box mounted there with the new bracket. Everything's looking like it's going to work. So we'll put the outer fender on. Right, Marshall?
Yeah.
I got her all buttoned up. Fuse boxes, 2 bolts here, 1 bolt back there, battery box in there, or battery back in there, air filter box, air conditioning lines, everything's hooked up. Well, the tally on putting these Metalcloak fenders on and doing my lights is this hook right here. I couldn't get it off the other one. It was stripped out. It was just spinning. I got one, but I already mentioned earlier I broke, I think it was the bottom bolt over here in the corner. All I did is I drilled it out and then tapped it, and that was it. These right here, I don't know if you can tell, they're actually a little darker. It's supposed to be color matched. It's some Amazon paint that I bought. Well, there she is, all installed front end. You can see the marker light on the side over here. You got like TJ style front end going on here with the turn signals inside right there. There's the other marker light. Move on over here to the back. And you can see I got the round headlights or round tail lights in here. So I got the Hot Wheels sticker. There it is. Looking good. Looking good. One of the things that's pretty cool is I'm going to turn the flashers on. And you can see how these 2 lights go in intervals there. Same way here. It's pretty slick.